Alright. Well, should be live any minute now. Let me make sure my mic is in a good position here. This might actually work out good, because when I'm playing on my phone, I can just look down at the screen, and I'll be talking directly into the microphone the whole time. So my audio should sound good and clean and crisp, hopefully. Anyway, this is Wizardry Variants Daphne. I've been playing the hell out of this game. I had sworn off phone games after a bad experience with another one that was kind of a time and money sink. But I've always been a big fan of the Wizardry series of video games dating way back to the 90s when I played Wizardry 5 on the Super Nintendo. That's a deep cut, but they've had some bangers over the years. There was a good one on the PS3. What was that, Heart of Darkness or something like that? I played a bunch of that one. The PS2 had a great one. It was Wizardry Tales of the Forsaken Lands. That was a really good one. I actually played through that whole game twice. I was so into it. But here, this is a standard modern kind of game, so it's got a lot of your daily bullshit. So I'm going to click on the Adventurers Guild, and I always get started.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born.
I get started by doing the supplies here. This red button, and I get today's supplies because every game's gonna have its dailies, so you just want to grab that. This one's actually important. These little guild tags, you use those.
Don't forget to collect tomorrow's supplies too.
You use those to level up your character. And this other one, this gray stone that I'm getting in a couple days on day 13, that is an extremely rare weapon upgrade item that I need. I desperately need, so the dailies are super important. Over here we've got Dispatch.
I'm glad you made it back safely.
So, a dispatch is like a solo quest that these characters go on. So I've got Fast Chloe and Viviana and Marianne, and they went on quest. A couple of them leveled up. Level 14 for Viviana and Marianne. That's cool. You can view the report, and it gives you detailed descriptions of the traps they encountered and the monsters they fought. They can go on for a couple pages. I've read a bunch of them, but, they're mostly the same, so I'll just skip through it.
I'm glad you made it back safely.
Here's another one. You can see I get all these treasures here. Look at all that treasure. That's good stuff.
It happens to everyone. No
Oh,
big deal.
look at that. A failure. So, let's see. Will, he was only level 7, so I guess my cleric wasn't good enough. I sent Jean, he's a pretty good thief, and Barbara, she's like a fighter or a knight that I haven't really used very much. But Asha, I worked on her a bunch. Her gear is solid, so I was hoping she would carry the team, her and Jean. But I guess they couldn't. They only got, some gold and an item and 3 potions, but they ended up failing that quest.
Anything catch your eye?
So you can see these are all the dispatches I can go on. I'm not going to do that right now, though. So usually
Anything catch your fancy?
you want to go in here and you want to do the dailies. So this will get you right into the action here, bounty hunting. Are you going to go after the bounty with this party? You know it.
Have a good one.
You can see some of my lovely desktop backgrounds in the background. Fortunately, I got something to sort of fill in, even though the phone screen doesn't really occupy much of the actual real estate on the screen there. I was trying to get my camera to work too, but it was not doing it. I might need a separate USB webcam. Alright, so I'm going to go with just a regular shot. And then I'm going to obliterate the battlefield.
We must display thine true power. Agora, the time has come to awaken thine power. Behold the power of faith.
I love it.
No strength is gained from from such effortless battles.
She's one of my favorites, if you haven't noticed. I really like Alice. She's great. That's a costly attack, though. 25 MP. Yikes.
Anything catch your fancy?
Repel those thieves. Let's do it, babe.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. She's so cheery and bouncy and perky. That's what you want in a guild master. She can master my guild anytime.
Tarry not in such a place.
Ooh, red hobgoblins. These are the strong ones. So I'm going to hit them up with a delay attack. So, like,
I'll show you.
don't hit me, bro.
You shall learn.
Alright, and then she's just going to defend.
I am on the defensive.
And then my wizard here, he's going to knock him out with a basic sleep spell. Catino. Oh yeah, they're toast. So basically, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hit this auto button.
Let's do it.
Oh, he gets in a hit. Sleep spell wasn't enough. Now, that little green that I got there, that was Lanavale. She's an excellent hero. Lanavale can heal your people after every battle for like 20, 25 hit points. Alright.
Anything catch your fancy?
Clock Tome Volumes. Exterminate monsters near the capital.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Thank you, and good luck.
Your party heads to the edge of town.
Tarry not in such a place.
Okay. Now, hold on. I'm going to turn off auto for a minute.
I am on the defensive.
Okay, so let me throw a spell at this one. And a heavy attack to follow it up.
Take this.
Done. Alright, cool. And we'll just finish this one off. You get some really good XP for this. So you want to put the heroes that you want to level up in here, because you get a ton of XP just from doing these. So, if I go to my heroes here.
So filthy.
Oh yeah.
Well, I suppose I deserve it.
Lanavale is a dirty girl. She's got chains on, too. I wonder what the backstory here is. She's got a big gash down her chest and chains on her wrists and neck. She's got some very good equipment, but from what I've heard, is in order to really progress from this point forward, you can see here my main character is level 20, and he cannot gain any more XP. He is at the maximum XP. A level 20 fighter doesn't get any better than that. And if I jump to my stats here, you can see that I've actually got a ton of hit points. I've got a really devastating attack with this giant battle axe. I've got some really strong defense, a little bit of evasion. My accuracy is decent. So all in all, very good. I've even got some cool abilities like counterattack, follow-up attack. I've loaded them up with passive HP up to level 3, passive attack power up to level 2. So basically what you do is you go to the training room and you can use heroes that you don't need, and you can upgrade your character. So if I go to myself and I go to inherit skills, then it gives me the option of all the heroes that I found in the dungeon that I haven't resurrected yet. these are all generic dudes that I don't want to use, so I can do like passive accuracy up here. And you can see it's not enough to gain me a level, but it's going to get me some XP towards it. And if I had more of them, I could do more of them, and it would give me more XP towards this. But for now, I'll just go ahead and click it, and it gives me a slight boost. But in here, grade up. This is the real deal. So this uses the upgrade tags, but it requires lead grade markers. And you get the lead grade markers by taking the exam. So you take the exam, you defeat it, you get the lead grade marker, and then you increase the grade of your hero. But what they tell you is that you want your heroes to be level 20, and then in addition to being level 20, you want your gear to be iron tier. And you can see if I go back to my regular equipment, I'll show you the loadout that I'm rocking here. It's all bronze. So I don't have any iron tier gear. I haven't gotten that far in the main story. So I guess the other thing I'm trying to do now
Who's
is
going to be in your party?
to make real progress in the main story. And if I'm going to do that, I probably want to take my strongest people. So I'm going to look down my roster here. You can see I've got a lot of really good people. Now,
Yeah, I'm up.
here's Amelia. She's a level 20 beast folk thief. I've put a lot of work into her.
Trouble me not, short-lived one.
And this is Adam, my evil elf mage. He's got some really strong attack spells. Now these two, they're both evil, and they'll work well together. Now normally I would bring Lanavale because I really like her healing power, but she's a goody two-shoes. She doesn't want to work with these two. So really what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pair up evil characters to make my party good. Now I've got some good ones. I've got like Jarmal here. He's another wizard though, and I don't want to pack my party with too many wizards. Actually, come to think of it, I've heard that the grade up dungeon doesn't include any treasure chests or traps, so I don't actually need a thief. But Amelia's very good. She's got a bow and she hits hard, and she hits anywhere on the battlefield, so it's a tactical advantage to have her in my party, even though her hit points might be a little lower than a fighter or a knight. And she doesn't have the attack spells that hit a whole group the way that Jarmal does. So there's certain advantages to taking Jarmal instead of Amelia. It's actually what's
Hopefully
recommended
there'll be
here.
some young ladies.
I love that. Well, let's make Jarmal happy by including Alice.
Beholds the power of Agora.
So we got the ladies' situation covered. Alice is an evil priestess. And she really wants to be in the middle of the back row with evil allies. And that's going to sort of unlock her full potential. And that's sort of like a hidden trait. You have to look into her stats and click on the information and find out, oh, this is what you need to make her happy. So in addition to that, I'm going to throw Elda in the party.
All right. I'll do it.
Elda's an evil fighter. All right. So, I don't know. I don't have another evil character here that I could throw in that's going to be good in the front row. So, usually what I do here is I'll throw in my heavy hitter. I feel like it's kind of important to have Gerard.
Some pretty rash ones here. Stay away from me.
Yeah, see, Gerard is a good character, and he does not like anybody else in this party. And that's actually
Good and reliable team there.
it's actually kind of a big problem, because like I don't know if Alice is going to be able to do her special attack because of that.
Remember your place before greeting me, disciple.
Increase damage to enemies for everyone in a row if it has only evil or neutral allies. Alright, so it looks like she'll tolerate a neutral ally, so if I
Who's
get
going
rid
to
of
be in your party?
if I get rid of Gerard, I can throw in a neutral fighter or a neutral knight.
I offer no quarter to evildoers, even from the same party.
I don't know if he's going to be strong enough. His level is really low. I mean, I might just want to bring Amelia because she's level 20. And she's evil. But
Yeah, I'm up.
what I can do is I can swap out her gear a little bit because she's currently using a
Good
bow.
and reliable team there.
And a bow's not going to help.
What is it?
What? Do not call so casually.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is my item list. Hundreds of items. You can tell I've been doing a little bit of grinding, that I have so many weapons. And you'll see those big red ones that indicates that I have combined a bunch of weapons into that weapon to strengthen it. Everything's got a star grade. You can see the 3 stars are better than the 2 stars and the 1 stars. The blues are better than the greens, and the greens are better than the grays. I've got some weird items like that matic down there. You'd think that's for mining a wall. I haven't really figured that one out yet. Yeah, hang on a second. Sorry about that. My cat was trying to get outside. You know cats, they're always trying to get inside when they're outside, and they're always trying to get outside when they're inside. And I'm way too accommodating because I'm always letting that cat in and out. Alright, so if she's going to be a frontline, she's a dexterity-based character. She's going to need to equip a sword. Now, I don't want to equip her with this one because that one's a magic sword. We got daggers. Daggers are cool. That one's got divine on it, though. I don't really need that. Surety is cool. That's like your critical hits. I could equip her with this 3-star upgraded dagger. And it would have real high surety. She'll critical hit all the time. This one's got an accuracy boost. Her accuracy goes all the way up to 72. She'll almost never miss. I could equip her with this one. This is a Dagger of Undead Bane, which would be really handy in the high levels. Undead can really only be damaged by this type of weapon. Or magic. Magic works, but that's expensive to use. I feel like an axe isn't going to cut it, and maces really suck. Yeah, I just need better weapons. That's what it really comes down to. I don't have good options for her. I'll go with this one because it's got evasion 5.
Pretty sweet.
Alright, so let's just do the upgrade process real quick here, because this weapon's unupgraded. So I'll hit enhance.
What is it?
We go to the blacksmith. Can I unify? Look at that. I got 2 bronze swords in storage. They're both green, though. I don't really want to use up green swords, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to enhance it.
Not bad. I won't just sell this off.
A fine job.
Oh, look at that. I actually have an upgrade stone. I don't want to upgrade this one all the way, though. It's an expensive upgrade. I'll just leave it at 4. That's sort of the baseline. And now that she's got a one-handed sword, I can equip her with a shield as well. And ideally, I would have something that's giving her even more evasion. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Alright, I'll remember that one. See if there's anything better. I don't think there will be. You would think that a 3% increase would be something, but it's not. It's actually better to have the +3, so I'll just go with that.
Pretty sweet.
What is it?
Let's see how good
Not
it can get.
bad. I won't just sell this off.
Each upgrade's improving the defense and the magic defense a little bit. Gave it the old 4 upgrades. Oh, actually, let me double check just to make sure.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah, look at that. So I've got a couple of white bronze shields. These are junk, so I'm just going to click 2 of them, unify.
It only gives out what you put into it.
Bada bing, upgrade. So the strength level limit increases and the enhancement limit increase. So I can upgrade this all the way up to +10 now. Currently it's +4, and I'd have to use these gray stones, the low-grade iron upgrade item, in order to make these better. And I don't want to do that, because that item, that upgrades, that gray low-grade iron ore upgrade material is so incredibly rare. It takes like 2 weeks just to get one of them.
Come back in one piece.
Or 2 of them, I guess. They gave me 2. So I need to really save that for my main character's equipment. And maybe even save it for iron equipment that I find, because I'm going to need that iron equipment. Oh, look at this. So they just did maintenance, and usually after maintenance they'll give you some cool stuff. So here they gave me 1,000 Gem of Org, and Gem of Org is basically your in-game free currency, and that's going to enable me to buy more hero bones, which I can resurrect into heroes, and if I'm lucky I'll get a cool one, sort of Pokemon style. And here, remains of the kingdom's Blade Master Princess Savior. That's Lana Vale. It would be really good to get another Lana Vale. So, looking at my stuff here, I've got 3,190 green gems of org now. So, I'm just going to back it out. And they got the jeweler here.
Looking for a rare jewel among jewels. What do you seek?
So, if I go to exchange here, you can see that I've got in the upper right corner, I've got a couple of these blue tokens, and there's 24 days remaining here. So if I try to get more Gerard from the Return of the Thunder Smiter, it'll give me more of these blue tokens, and with these I could potentially get something good from the list here. Now you'll see that I've already gotten the low-grade iron ore, but if I get 15, I can get the mid-grade iron ore, and that would be good too, because I'm going to need that eventually. Or I could get a Hook of Harkin. Those are pretty good as well. So, based on that, I want to go to
What do you seek?
limited time offers, and I want to find the Thunder Smiter, and I want to get the big pack, this one here,
All excellent choices.
and bam.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so
I am always ready to serve.
you can find remains in the dungeon, but it's very rare. They're a bit stingy with the remains in the dungeon, so buying them using your Gems of Org is pretty much going to be the most consistent way to do so. Then I'm going to go to Ruins, this button on the right.
It's as gloomy as always.
She's a pretty cool character. She sort of follows you around like a ghost and gives you hints, and that's pretty handy. It's good to have a sort of narrative character around. Nobody else can see her, so she's just sort of incorporeal. If I go to Right Hand of Reversal, this is sort of the main mechanic of Variants Daphne, is that you're this chosen undead, sort of brought back for the purpose of saving the realm from the labyrinth, sort of chaotic, cursed realm. And you have the ability to bring back the dead. Like, you yourself are dead, and you bring yourself back to life, and then you have the power to touch things and bring them back to life. And not just that, but you can also restore junk that you find in the dungeon that's been rusted away or broken, and you can restore it with the same power. Sort of a time reversal power. So I'm going to hit this auto-select junk reversal. And it's got a little bit of a timing mini game where I'm trying to hit it right when it goes into the circle. Oh, look at that. All of this is junk. I don't want any of that. All right. Another big pile of junk. The green ones might be handy. Oh, look at that. Bronze light armor, 2-star. Beautiful. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want. Although it would be better if it was iron, but I haven't gotten that far in the dungeon yet. So, that was all of the junk that I had. So here I'm going to get this one from the server maintenance. Let's see what I got. I'm hoping for a Lana Veil. She's pretty rare.
No.
Sweet.
Why won't you acknowledge me?
Oh, fuck yeah. That's great. Look at that.
Such a terrible dream.
Oh. Oh, that's really good.
I was princess of the kingdom of Chloroa. My name is Lanaville.
All right. I only had one Lana Veil, and I leveled her up, and I've almost got her to level 20. Getting a second Lana Veil is going to unlock one of her special powers, which is really good. So that's friggin' awesome. I'm very happy. I'm very hype about that. So these are the ones that I purchased in the shop. And this is to get the Thunder Smiter Gerard, and he's pretty cool. I'm a little annoyed they give you 11 bones when you can only reverse 10 at a time. Makes me do this twice, but whatever. All right, junk.
It was you who saved me?
Ooh.
I am Galena, a revered priestess. God must have sent you to save me.
That's a good pull. That's a really good pull.
Name's Viviana. I'm kind of a big deal among thieves.
Oh.
I do anything as long as there's a handsome reward.
All right. Very good. Basic. Basic. Basic.
I'm called Chloe, a beast folk from the continent. Not sure how I ended up here, but happy to make your acquaintance.
That's a good pull. Basic.
My name is Alex, an adventurer. Fate meant for us to meet. So please, summon me whenever you have need of me.
I didn't have one of these before. That's a good pull. Huh. Is he mute? He's got no lines? He's an evil thief. That's interesting. An evil thief dwarf. I didn't have any thief dwarfs yet. $12 points. Let's do that one last one. junk. All right. Alrighty. Well,
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born. Someone you want to register? Certainly. Who's going to be in your party?
32 of 50. I'm running out of space.
Someone you want to register? Certainly.
Okay, so in the register here, I'm looking at the characters that I got, and there were a couple that I didn't have yet, like Alex here, so I want to register him.
Are you in need of advice?
Alright. Alex is a knight. A knight's job is to endure hits while doing big damage, so I'm going to spread the points kind of evenly. I'm going to give him 19 in strength and 19 in vitality and go with that.
What? You want me as an ally? You have chosen well.
And let's grab Bakesh as well.
Keep it short.
Now, Bakesh is a dwarf rogue. He's going to steal for me, so I want his luck to be good. Yeah, maybe I'll make his dexterity 18. Alright, we'll go with that.
You have a good eye if you're asking me to join.
Alright, so...
Who's going to be in your party?
Actually,
Some of them look so scary.
Good and reliable team there.
I'm just going to go ahead and do this right now. So the Lanavale that I got earlier, I'm not going to level her up. What I'm going to do
Filthy.
is I'm going to go in here,
Suppose I deserve it.
and I'm going to go and inherit Queen of War and Love from the level 1 Lanavale that I got.
Since I'm not needed in this world, you're entrusting this to someone like me?
Bam. Powerful. Alright, let's see here.
So filthy. No, I suppose I deserve it. So filthy.
I know.
No,
I
I suppose I deserve it.
Very filthy. I'm trying to get to this screen.
So filthy. No, I suppose I deserve it.
So this ability that I just upgraded restores minor HP to all allies upon winning a battle. Recovery amount is reduced if learned by someone other than Lanavale. I could have given that power to somebody else, but I leveled it up to level 2 on her, making it even better. I do plan to use her more, she's just not high enough level right now.
Who's going to be in your party?
Who else did I get? Ophelia?
Something tells me you guys don't get along well.
Good and reliable team there.
What's wrong?
No, I guess not. I don't see her. Unless I'm blind. They usually stack to the top. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. I really thought I got another one of her. I did not. You know what it was? It was the cat girl instead. Which one is she?
Who's going to be in your party?
Not exactly a peaceful vibe here.
Good and reliable team there.
Keep it brief.
Yeah, I think it was Fast Clo. Here it is. Level 1 Clo. Warriors Battle Cry.
Here, take this.
Oh, you know what? It's not high enough to level hers up. Warriors Battle Cry. Let's see what that does, actually. Increase own attack power, decrease defensive power for 4 turns. Maybe I'll just sit on it and give it to somebody else.
Who's going to be in your party?
It's a pretty good unique power.
Yeah, I'm up.
Can I bring anybody stronger? Now, all the stronger people I have are goody two-shoes.
Good and reliable team there.
Alright, so what I did is I went ahead and I picked a very strong team so I can go into the deep parts of the dungeon in search of iron items.
Anything catch your eye?
In the meantime, what I'd really like to do is send my heroes out on some quests. So I'm just going to do the biggest ones that I can get my hands on here. So we've got Beginning Abyss, Lower Floor Exploration. And I guess I really want to throw some heavy hitters at this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw that Lanavale chick in there.
Don't expect anything from me. I won't either.
And Gerard.
Tough guys.
So that's like a super heavy team.
Do you have need of my strength?
Strong priest and a thief. Who's thiefing it up here? Go with Deborah.
Don't track me down.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And then down to the bottom again. Beginning Abyss B5, easy leveling for XP. So here we want a party that's going to level XP. It's just going to be a couple of them. So usually what I'll do with the leveling XP is I'm trying to level Eckhart, my dwarf. He's a dwarf fighter. And I send him with Valdor, who's a dwarven priest.
Is it my turn?
You'll see that I'm putting them in this formation here. I've got the knight in front. I've got the priest in back. The priest can heal the knight. The knight can protect the priest. You want them right in the middle. It makes sure that everything is concentrated on the knight instead of the priest. The enemy can't hit the priest because the knight is literally in front of him. Unless they got a bow. That could be a problem. Or a spell. That could be a problem. So that's the team for this pairing.
I got this.
And apparently it's really important that the party alignment is good. You don't want to have like a mix of good and evil when you're sending them on their own. Apparently they are forced to behave in your party under your guidance because you're the ultimate leader in the game. However, if they're out on their own, anything goes, and they might kill each other. And that could be bad. So here I'm going to do this Beginning Abyss B4 junk search. And I can do 3 people in this group, so I'm going to do... Marianne.
Yes, as long as you've got the coin.
Very well.
Barbara.
Leave it to me.
And Fast Clo.
I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
Leave this matter to me.
So up at the top here you can see 12 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. These are going to be going for a while. And most of those treasures that I got, those were all from the previous dispatch, so I didn't actually have to play to get those. They were just passively given to me. And like all these gacha games, you've got limited space. So you can see here I've got 275 of 400. I can only hold so much.
Have a good one.
We have rooms available. All the adventurer. Thank you.
The party wipes themselves down with the hot water provided and lies down on the hard beds.
I want to be stronger.
Hell yeah, man. I want you to be stronger. Looks like his strength and vitality went up, which is what you want in a fighter. His dexterity is also very high. His IQ is pretty high. I'd like to level him up as a mage. I feel like having a fighter mage, sort of a samurai build. I say that because in previous Wizardry games, if you did sort of the fighter and spellcaster combo, it was typically called the samurai class. Hell yeah, I'm enjoying my adventure. This is a very fun, very addictive game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the edge of town on the right there.
Well, where do we go next?
I'm going to go into the beginning abyss. Now, I'm going to do a top-to-bottom expedition. So I'm actually just going to go right to the entrance here. We're going to go all the way down. It actually doesn't take very long to get to the bottom. Now,
the journey begins anew.
One thing I'll say about Wizardry is they've usually been kind of sparse on the storytelling, but this game has actually surprised me in having sort of a plethora of NPC characters to interact with.
There is a person. There.
Look! There's something happening at the Abyss. People have gathered.
Yeah, alright. Let's go.
What is this? A person?
Now, over to my left here, that's the first Shrine of Return. But I'm going to go delve. So, here's the stairs down. Now, pro tip, if you're experienced enough that you've played a bit, you've gone through the floors of the dungeon, and you're pretty confident that your characters can survive, what you can do is you can just click on your map, and you can click on a treasure chest on the map and auto move to it.
I'm going first. I see it.
There will be combats along the way. Now, these enemies are nothing. I'm going to obliterate them easily. So I don't even need to use any of my spells. I don't need to heal. I don't need to cast any wizard magic.
Waste of time.
3 goblins is nothing. So I'm going to hit speed on the left, and I'm going to hit auto on the right.
Let's play.
And that's that.
Pit me not against such rabble.
Force an old man into service for mere peons?
I see it.
Evil characters are funny like that. Alright, so Amelia's my rogue.
I'm on it.
Oh, that was bad timing. This game loves to lag right when you're trying to do the trap disarm mini game, and it's really annoying. Oh man, last try. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, you see that?
Alright, so I got some rusty coins. Nothing special there.
What more is?
The enemy is staring at you. Now, I'm experienced in previous Wizardry games. They always had an alignment mechanic where you could be good, neutral, or evil. and you'd occasionally be tested, and there'd be a hidden number that would determine what your alignment was based on the actions that you had chosen to do in the dungeon. So, an example of that would be this here. I've encountered 3 puny goblins, and they are not immediately attacking. They just stare at me. So, if I'm a good guy, I can ignore them, or I can even give them healing items or plead with them. I've never even tried the plead with them option. Usually, the option I go with is ambush, which I'm hoping would push me towards evil to better align with my evil party. But in this case, I'm going to plead with them and see what happens. They're goblins. I'm sure they'll attack me. Yeah, of course. They're goblins.
How about you?
I don't believe this.
Unexpected outcome. Alright, so those goblins are dead. They shouldn't have messed with me. I guess that's a little bit of a life lesson. If you show weakness to a goblin, they will attack. So, I don't need to use the map right here. If the game's not going to lag so hard, I can just go over manually. Jesus, this game is having a rough spot. Alright, give me that treasure.
Careful with that.
Beginning junk. Rusty coin. Okay, back to the map. It looks like there's one more treasure. I'll run and grab it over there.
Away we go.
Enemy spotted.
Be wary.
I'm on it.
Alright, I got it on the first try.
Yeah, you see that?
Well, that's fantastic. I got some beginning junk. Alright, well, now that I have all the treasure on this level, I'm going to make a beeline for level 2, which is in the corner
Away
there.
we go.
Is that a person?
Occasionally it's worthwhile to stop for those people, especially if it's the bone collector.
Da.
Oh! Yeah, I missed! Why?
Enemy spotted. I see it.
Should be another easy battle. Oh boy, I might need to reboot the game. It's having a time. It is having a real time. I mean, unless
one
it's...
such as I contend with such rabble. I faltered.
Are my eyes going?
Why do I have to go up against a
Don't
rope?
force an old man into us for mere peons.
Alright, we're almost at a level 1. Level 1 of the dungeon is
Enemy
weak.
spotted.
There's not much to see or do here, and the items you get are not that great.
What is this?
That's the teleporter that I would have encountered on my way through the dungeon here. It's near the exit. When you're first starting out, it's pretty handy to be able to teleport back from that beginning portion there. It's actually quite a hard game early on. Like, if you try to push deep into the dungeon early on, you're going to get wrecked. There's a... Oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew it was going to crash. Look at that. Hey, despite the crashes, I still want to point out this is a great game. I'm a big fan of the Wizardry series. I love this game. I play this game every day. And unlike some of these gacha games out there that make me feel stupid for playing them, this one I actually enjoy playing just for the dungeon crawl, which, you know, I'll always enjoy. Wizardry actually has an interesting lineage. I believe this is a Japanese developer. Originally, Wizardry was an American-made RPG series in the 80s. And at some point, they got the rights sold to a Japanese developer. And they were producing the games like the one that I got my start on, Wizardry 5 Heart of the Maelstrom on the Super Nintendo. I believe Tales of the Forsaken Land on the Sony PlayStation 2 was also from a Japanese developer. Alright, we back in the dungeon. We're going to do the fast auto.
I have faltered.
How about you?
You pushed us too hard.
I expect
we
more
ought to indulge in more of...
Okay. Where are we on the dungeon here? We're headed towards the stairs.
Away we go.
What do you think this is?
Enemy spotted.
Level 2 of the dungeon.
I see it.
you there.
They try to catch you in a pincer maneuver. They come at you from the left and the right there.
No strength is gained from such effortless battles. So saith Agora.
What are you waiting for? Open it!
I'm on it.
Got it on the first try. Beginning junk or
Such wealth. Waste of time.
all too easy. You'll notice I'm only getting like tiny amount of XP from these enemies because they're just really not worth my time. Most of my party is very, very strong. So I'm basically breezing through here and just grabbing some items just to sell for gold. But this does demonstrate that you can just easily click on the map and you can click on a treasure chest and hit auto move and it'll basically autopilot itself.
A pitiable foe indeed. I leave
Yeah.
this to the vanguard.
This is the third floor of the dungeon, but
I missed.
there's only one enemy on this floor that's really a danger, and that's the Vorpal Rabbit. So unless I see a Vorpal Rabbit, I'm not going to turn off auto. Open that chest. Rusty coins. Just what I wanted. What do we got? We got one other chest over here. Let's go get it.
Here goes.
Hurry and open it.
I'm on it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you see that?
Junk, rusty coin. So we got nothing else good on this floor of the dungeon. I will jet to the exit
I'm going first.
Enjoy my Red Bull for a moment while it auto runs.
Enemy spotted.
Quarrel not with such riffraff.
I missed.
Are my eyes going?
Goblin beatdown.
What are you waiting for? Open it. I'm on it.
I like the way she says open it.
Yeah, you see that?
Alright. Now, sometimes after you fight a battle, it doesn't automatically continue moving towards where you want to go. There's this like little foot with a circle-y icon around it. If I click that,
Let us be off.
you see they will continue to try to auto to the place that you had previously selected. Now it'll reset if you open the map at any point. Oh shit. Okay. So this is the first real enemy I've encountered. I turned off auto. I'll take these guys seriously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a poison attack at the one on the right. And I'm going to throw a spell at the one on the left.
Oh, light!
I am on the defensive.
Now they have a spitting attack, so my healer's going to throw up her shield. My other wizard is going to throw up his shield. And we're going to try to break this one on the left down. Yeah, the poison wasn't enough to kill it. So now we're just going to beat it down.
Let us quickly do away with this rabble.
Okay, auto.
Let's do it.
So we can go force an old man into service for mere peons.
Careful with that.
Now, there's a escalating level on the monsters, and as you go deeper into the dungeon, the same monsters will be more powerful.
Away we go.
What's this?
So those were the third floor version of that, and they're not that hard, but
Must one such as I contend with such rabble?
the ones on the lower floors can be a real problem.
I don't believe this.
Don't order me about.
Don't care for such runts.
What could be inside?
What could be inside? Let's
on it.
find out.
Yeah, you see that?
Azur was inside.
Let us be off.
Or what? Alright, we going down to the 4th floor of the dungeon. You can see my actual quest is Traverse level 7. We're not quite there yet, though. I'm going to go and grab all 3 of the chests on this
Here
floor.
goes. Enemies are near.
I see it.
One thing I'll say about this game is I feel like it's a little bit unfair.
Must one such as I contend with such rabble?
It's unfair about the ambush mechanic. Now, if an enemy comes at me from the back, I get ambushed. But if I hit an enemy from the back, it only sometimes gives me the initiative.
Damn, poison's not letting up.
Oh, he's poisoned.
Have to go up against the ropes.
Force an old man into service for mere peons.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so you can see Elda got poisoned there. I'm going to open Elda's inventory up.
Yeah.
Now, Elda is not holding any antitoxin.
This is too dirty. Even for...
What? Do not call so.
Remember your place before greeting me, disciple.
Be quick about it.
Nobody's holding antitoxin. All right, Alice, do your thing.
What is
She's
it?
got Latumophis.
Oh, blessing of Agora.
And that'll remove a poisoning.
I'm going first.
What was I saying?
I see it.
Oh, he sees it.
Enemies are near.
Oh yeah, so I get ambushed all the time. If the enemy attacks me from the side, like a flanking attack, I get the ambush. And if it attacks from the back, I get the ambush.
You don't really need me.
But if I attack the enemy from the side, I don't get initiative. And if I attack from the back, I sometimes get the initiative. It's very unclear what's going to give me the initiative. Like, it's seemingly quite random and low chance.
Oh, light!
That's a little bit wasteful, but those rabbits can kill me in a single hit.
You can't move?
Now, if you don't get the reference,
Don't force an old man into service for mere peons.
if you don't get the reference, the Vorpal rabbit, it comes from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Hurry and open it.
It's basically a rabbit that can decapitate a knight in one bite, and it leaps from knight to knight, ripping their heads off. And that's basically what it does in the game, too. It'll just tear your head right off in one hit. It's bad enough in Monty Python they only had to deal with one of them. In this game, you can fight like 6 or 7 of them at a time.
Here goes.
I sense
see it.
enemies.
Go now!
So hungry.
I faltered.
Why?
Don't order me about.
Deal with such rabble as you see fit.
Someone is there.
Making progress.
Quarrel not with such wit.
I'm actually hitting a surprising number of random encounters. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to just cruise right through, just dodging them. But this time, they've all been in the path.
Careful with that.
I'm on it.
Oh, come on. So close.
Yeah, you see that?
Beginning heavy junk. Old rusty coins.
You don't really need me.
Now, in Wizardry Tales from the Forsaken Land, they had some combo attacks that I really liked, where the different heroes would team up, where you'd use maybe Elda and Amelia. They would both come in from the sides and make pincer attack on a single enemy, and then my main character in the middle would come in and hit him after he was already sort of stunned from the other 2 attacks on both sides, and it would do bonus damage because of that. And it would use all 3 of their attacks in a single combo. It was similar to Chrono Trigger, how you could have multiple characters do a combo attack that was greater than if each of them did an individual attack of their own. So I really wish this game had that. I haven't seen it yet.
Away we go.
And it was sort of a mechanic that was just in one Wizardry game, as far as I can tell.
I'm on it.
It was a very compelling mechanic. Like, I really enjoyed collecting all of the tactics. It was a little bit like a sports game. Like, you'd choose your play, like in a football game. You'd choose your play before combat, and your party would initiate it. And there were a bunch to choose from. It was very cool. Now, it looks like I've gotten all the chests on this floor, so what I'm trying to do is get to the stairs down to level 5. I'm just plowing through it. So now we're starting to hit stronger enemies here. But this is a good party. They should be fine. I don't have anybody under level 17.
Must one such as I contend with such rabble? I have faltered.
Service for mere
Alright, I'm gonna stop you there. So,
Your place before greeting me, disciple.
I'm gonna use some of these medicinal herbs that I've got, because Amelia is looking a little rough. And I've got a lot of these things.
Be quick about it.
Yeah.
Alright, that should be good. Alright, onward.
Here goes.
Now, everybody's got morale, too. It's got like a little heart symbol, and
What? Do not call so casually.
you'll notice Amelia is down to 98, because when she fails her trap checks, she loses a little bit of morale. Usually, the fighters, they'll be fine. They take a pretty heavy hit if they get dropped in combat, like their hit points drop to 0, and you have to resurrect them mid-combat. They usually lose a lot of their morale. And that's a really big deal, because if they die and they have low morale and you try to bring them back, there's a chance that they will turn to ash and then they're just destroyed. So there is
Here goes.
sort of the potential that this has like hardcore elements to it where your heroes can perma-die.
Hurry and open it.
However, as you can see from buying the remains, you can always get another copy of that hero and level them up. But it's kind of a big investment to lose a 20th level hero with really good gear. If they just turn to ash on you, that would really suck. But it's a risk. Yeah, hold on. All right. Sorry about the delay. Amelia will open
I'm on it.
Ooh.
That didn't work.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Remember your place before greeting me, disciple.
A god's mercy is upon you.
I see it.
Now's our chance.
Oh my god. Well, this will be fun. So, this is one of the bosses, like a pretty major one. I don't usually encounter these guys down here, but here we are. So, Amelia, she's like, fuck that, I'm gonna hide.
Lurking.
And Elda's going to try to soften it up. He's gonna...
Take this. Now's our chance.
He's gonna take 4 points off its armor, and then... Let's see, what can Adam do? I'm going to throw a Dilto.
Take this.
This is sort of a blinding spell that'll reduce the enemy accuracy. And my main dude's going to do the Warrior Battle Cry. Alright. And then... let's throw down some attack spells.
I am on the defensive.
Maybe I can poison it.
Curse you.
Yeah, I did. Alright, that's cool. My spells are hitting pretty hard.
This is quite the bother.
A god's
What?
mercy is upon
Try
you.
to make nice? No thanks.
No thanks. Pardon me while I sip my Red Bull. Alright, he's already got 4 points off his armor. Can I reduce his armor even further?
I'll show you something. Take this.
Ouch. No, it doesn't look like I can reduce his armor further. So really I just want to hit him hard.
Oh. Oh, light.
Cool. Got him. Some good boss fight music here going on.
My word!
Oh, wow. Can't believe he's still alive. He's got a decent amount of hit points.
Well then.
This is quite the bother.
A god's mercy is upon you.
How that, shall we?
Alright, well, I was not expecting the boss battle right here. What is it this time? Oh. And of course they get the ambush on me. That's really not cool. Let me hide.
Lurking.
Now, stop hitting me.
Take this. Now drive these foes away.
And
I am on the defensive.
we're going to just blast him.
Oh, wind!
That's a heavy hit. And let's see.
I'll show you something. Take this.
Oh. Oh, light.
I am on the
Shall
defensive.
we?
So we can. You mean deal
Don't
with such
force an
rabble
old
as you
man
see
into
fit.
service for mere peons.
Alright, that was
Remember your
actually
place before greeting me, disciple.
kind of a
quick
tough
about
fight.
it.
My hands are all greasy.
Alright, so I get a little bit of healing before going into yet another fight.
Ah!
This is actually pretty typical of this room. You should expect 3 or 4 battles in here.
I missed.
Shall we?
They're quicker than
Damn you, damn you!
I suppose that's passable.
She's teasing. Alright, let's get the hell out of that room. Take a look at what we got going on here. Now, I have cleared all the treasure from this dungeon, so I want to head for level 6. Let's see what level 6
Away
has
we
to
go.
offer. I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting quite a bit more difficult as I descend the levels of the dungeon.
There's
Enemy spotted.
something.
Alright, down to level 6 we go. You'll notice level 6 is kind of wild. Look at that. What you might think at first is a regular maze is actually a weird magical maze. I can see the levels above from below. Aha. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. Alright, so, looking at my map, looks like there's a treasure right here. I'm gonna go for it.
Enemy spotted. I see it. Don't make me pull extra weight.
Alright, so, this isn't that bad. We just got 2 enemies. She can take the sword, and if I use magic, we can take out the skeleton.
Oh, light!
Bam.
You pushed us too hard.
Ah, wine.
Definitely slacking off.
That's the fun of an evil party. They complain a lot.
Oh, surely you must all be tired.
He's such an old man.
Show me what you're capable of.
So, these are still goblins, but when their turn comes up, their level is quite high at this point, so... You can see he can survive 2 chops from her sword now that he couldn't before.
I missed. Why?
My back row's melee attacks are pathetic.
Let's play.
Oh! I have faltered.
I missed.
I have faltered.
Are my eyes going?
Oh, nice. He got the second hit in.
Careful with that.
That didn't work.
Oh, I took hits. Let's see, what do we got in the way of healing
My hands
items?
are all greasy.
This is too dirty, even for me.
What? Do not call so casually.
This is too dirty, even for me.
Alright. We good. All healed up. Alright, looking at the map, is there any other treasure? Yeah, there is one more treasure. It looks like it's in the last room.
Away we go.
So what I'm doing now is I'm actually running backwards towards a previous area. Having a connection issue. Level 6.
Don't you guys dare hold back.
Level 6 of the dungeon is a maze.
Oh, the traits just don't match.
And it's a little bit annoying to go through the maze.
Oh, light!
So the trick here is I go from 6 back to 5, and
What's
then
this?
from 5 I can go to the portal. I'm going to throw on a Blessing of Magic. Probably should have picked that up earlier. It might have come in handy. From here, I'm going to jump all the way back to level 3. This is a little bit of a detour, but my stats are getting low. My magic points, skill points, hit points, all that. So I just want to come here, and I'm going to run over to
Away we go.
a rest point, and I'm going to camp out, and I'm going to get some of my stuff back.
What?
You wouldn't think a game as basic as this would lag as hard as it does.
Enemies are near.
If they could just iron out the
most curious.
the weird
This is a
laggy
safe place.
stutteriness, that would be great. Oh, this is good. We get a little interaction with the character.
Yes. No.
What survival strategy do you use to continue your adventure? Cooperation, having will, or having courage not to retreat? I'll go with courage.
Thank you.
She's like, don't let me die.
Good night.
All right. And then from there,
Away we go.
I'm going to take a trip directly to level 7.
What's this?
All right, level 7, here we come. I've already found the waypoint in a previous adventure, so this will be going on a deep delve into the deepest parts of the dungeon, which I have not yet explored fully.
Here goes.
I know the treasure chest on the previous level is right here in this room, so I'm just going to pop up long enough to grab it.
Here goes. I see it.
And it's guarded. And then...
Tarry not in such a place.
Oh, look at this. We got a big group of enemies.
Oh, light!
Finally.
Why
I expect
me
more
from you?
Decent chunk of XP from that. Although for 3 of my characters, that doesn't matter. Oh, it didn't pick up the chest. Sometimes the combat seems to
Careful with that.
prevent the triggering of the pickup.
I'm on it. Yeah, you see that?
Invigorating drought.
Away
All
we
right.
go.
Enemy spotted.
Once more into the breach. Level 7. All right, from here... Is that a locked door? Wonder why that door is red. Well, what I want to do is I want to go here, I guess.
Let us be off. Enemy spotted. I see it.
Show me what you're capable of.
Ha! The traits just don't match.
How about you? Are my eyes going? How's that?
I have faltered.
Our traits do not match.
Are my eyes going?
Our traits just don't match.
I suppose that's passable.
I could have used spells to defeat them, but it's kind of wasteful.
There.
Sigh. Damn. Speak to them. Enough already. You're the one who... Huh? Who are you?
Oh, come on.
He gives me medicine. He wasn't so bad after all.
I see it.
Oh boy. Level 7 monsters.
Now, how shall we deal with this foe?
Alright, so we'll shoot down one of the swords. I still don't want to use any spells.
I have faltered.
Take
I missed. Why?
Uh-huh. How's that?
They're quicker than I thought.
Oh!
Ouch.
I have faltered.
I missed.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Are my eyes going?
I suppose that's passable.
Yeah. What?
Huh, there's a treasure.
Here go. Enemy spotted. I see it.
No, I didn't notice. I was poisoned. Probably should have fixed that first.
Tarry not in such a place.
Oh boy, that's a lot of goblins. Alright, well, so I can use a precision strike, and if I hit this form button in the corner, it lets me target the back row, so I'll shoot their archer. And I got a critical hit, and I took him out, so that was really good. And I'm going to try to put the front row to sleep,
Take this.
which is a low-cost spell,
These foes away.
so that's really super effective, and from there I can probably just auto.
Quickly do away with this rabble. Don't let the poison wear you down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well then.
This is quite the bother. Oh, blessing of
Shall we?
Agora.
No, he got a critical hit. That sucks. I might actually have to use a healing spell. I'm kind of stingy with my healing spells. If you run out of them, you're kind of out of luck.
What is inside?
I knew this was a mistake.
Whoops. nether hour junk. Commonplace trinket.
Remember your place before greeting me, disciple.
Alright.
Wounds be healed. Oh, blessing of Agora. Oh, blessing of Agora.
9 MP to solve a mistake I didn't need to make. It is what it is. I can actually go ahead and do another rest right here.
Away we go.
Enemy spotted.
I don't really need it, but
What's this?
why not?
My word, I'll rest my weary bones.
Yeah, we got another interaction.
Excuse me.
What's your criteria for allies? Is it the will of the gods, chance meeting, or I choose who I like? Well, clearly, she's a priestess. She's going to like if I say this. My, then you too must have received a divine revelation from Agora, the evil goddess of the elves. I would be overjoyed to have more disciples who might be confidants. She's such a weird character.
Just so it's out there, I don't sleep well.
Alright. Now, to get where I'm going, I need to go there.
Away we go. What?
Now's our chance.
Oh, Adam got poisoned.
How's that? Ha! Blasted poison.
They're quicker than I thought.
How about you?
Blessing be upon you.
Oh,
Your
blessing of
judgment
Agora.
is a moment too late. Oh!
I was not entertained.
I expect more
We need
from
not
you.
have relied on Agora's strength.
I love it. A whole party of complaining assholes. Ouch. Ouch. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Put the treasure chest down and you didn't pick it up. Give me that shit.
I'm on it. Yeah, you see that?
Okay, that wasn't worth it at all.
A quick kill is the best antidote.
Holy shit. My people are down really low on morale from going through that poison. They don't like that at all.
I do not enjoy filth. A god's mercy is upon you.
Okay, this is brutal. This floor of the dungeon is hurting me.
Hurry and open it. Away we go.
I'm trying to go here.
Let us be off.
Don't you guys dare hold back.
Yes, mine.
Yeah, hold that thought. All right, well, that was a disaster. It's dark in my room. I get up, I take off my headphones, I set them down. I go to get out of my chair in order to let the cat in. The headphone cord hits my foot, rips the headphones off the thing I set it on, and sends them flying across the room. Fortunately, everything still works. And I let the kitty in. Kitty is happy. Anyway, back to it. We're fighting some goblins here. Make sure my microphone is positioned correctly and it's still got sound. And I can still hear, so that's all good. So, I'm going to do Precision Strike, and I'm going to try to take out their archer in the back row.
Let's do it. Die.
Which I did not succeed. All right.
Oh, light!
All right.
I am on the defensive.
Let's put him to sleep.
My power. Don't miss this chance.
Oh! Death to fools who
I'll
would
just
deny me.
go into auto mode for the rest of them.
Are my eyes going?
Sorry. Momentary break to pet the kitty. I wish my camera worked. I could have a kitty cam. You could see me pet the kitty. That always gets lots of viewers when you put the cute kitties on the camera. Alright. Do I want to explore these rooms?
What are you waiting for? Open it! This is too dirty, even for me. This is too dirty, even for me.
Alright. How do I reorder the party? Maybe I can't do it in the dungeon. Oh, what's this? These are the stairs down, but there's a teleporter. Ah, this is perplexing. Do I want to take the stairs, or do I want to hop in the teleporter? I'm really curious where this goes. Oh my god, it puts me all the way at the end. Or I should say the beginning. Alright, well that's no good. That's no good.
Oddity most curious.
I'm actually going to just go back to town in that case.
Good job.
My little party of complainers, they're so dirty and disgusting. They just want to go to the inn and wash up.
We have rooms available.
Alright, so right now they've got 72, 66, 77 in their morale. I'm going to see if I get the private room, if that helps.
Good to treat yourself. Thank you.
The party wipes themselves down with the hot water provided and lies down on the soft beds.
Had a good sleep?
Yeah, it didn't seem to affect my morale at all.
Do come again.
So I suppose that might just be time-based.
It's as gloomy as always.
Let's get this junk out of the way. Let's see what kind of goodies I might get. Well, that's crap. Isn't there anything nice in this pile? Oh. Well, I got a Ring of the Warrior Princess. So, let's see what I can do.
Welcome. How can I help you today?
Oh, actually, I sent Lana Vale on a dispatch, so I can't actually fix her ring right now.
Welcome, welcome. Something to sell?
I'm going to hit this bulk sell button in the bottom right.
You sure about this?
I'm going to sell all of my white items of 1 star. And I'm not going to include any of these, but I am going to do the cash conversion item. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that. It's trying to do my warrior princess ring.
Yeah. Not bad.
What is it?
Give me something better.
Come back in one piece.
Not bad.
Something to sell? You sure about this?
Let me just check to make sure I'm not getting rid of anything important. Yeah, it looks like I can do without all of that stuff.
Many thanks.
So I made 14,000 gold today. My total gold's at 38,442. That's pretty good.
Thanks for the business.
I've already upgraded most of my character's equipment fairly well, at least as far as I can, up to the 4th level. Now, these are just like little daily achievements. They're actually kind of a pain in the ass to have to go in here and click on them, but they do give me guild points, and when I get 8,000 guild points, it's going to give me a cool set of hero bones. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all that. Yeah, those numbers are not good. I'm not sure it's safe to clear the 7th floor of the dungeon with people that have morale this low.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern. Who's going to be in your party?
Well, let me get rid of all of them. So I guess now what I'll do instead is I'll load up.
I will meet your expectation.
Bunch of milksops, huh? Anyone who bellyaches is getting cut in two.
I'll load up these 2 new characters that are level 1. And so that gives me a knight and a thief. Let's see, I want to level up Asha a little
Nice to
bit.
meet you.
So she's going to be my mage. Yeah, I guess I sent my good priestess out. sent a bunch of my good priestesses. I really only have this one generic priest here. That's kind of weak. Oh, no, wait. Here's Daniel.
This comes from God's wisdom.
I'll take Daniel. And let's see. I'll take Elise.
Quite a unique group. Let us all be sure to get along.
Good and reliable team there.
Okay, so now I got a new party. Let me just check that they're equipped well enough.
Are you in need of advice?
Alright, so Alex, he's a new character. He has got nothing. And he looks like a knight, so he's going to want some heavy armor. I'll give him this one. This one's got
Looks good on me.
plus 4% defense. So if I'm stacking defense on him, that should be good. Like this one here, this has 14 defense on it. It's got magic as a second stat, but I'm just going to ignore the magic stat for now. We're really going for max defense here. I want a heavy armor build that's going to give me as much defense as possible. So that's probably going to be this one. Let's see, 82, 79, 77, but these are not upgraded yet.
Looks good on me.
What do we got here? So for this one, I do need to enhance it because it's basic.
The last set of equipment was
a fine job.
All right, so now it's
Come
not.
back in one piece.
It's not quite as basic. Throw some heavy boots on. What do we got here? Yeah, I don't really like these evasion ones. It's not helping me. I'm not sure having a negative evasion matters. I mean, he's pretty much not going to block anything under any circumstances. The action speed is kind of nice.
looks good on me.
What do you want? A fine job.
Is he saying he did a fine job?
The last set of equipment was...
Come back in one piece.
Yeah, I can get my action speed up to 4 with this ring.
Looks good on me.
Alright, and then the real choice is what kind of weapons he gonna have. Says he likes greatswords, so what do I got here? Attack and accuracy is a good combo. It's only a 1-star greatsword, though. If I had a 3-star heavy weapon, that would be ideal. Like, I could give him this spear here, but it's a divine spear. It's not really helpful. I could give you an accurate hammer. That might be... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Could go one-handed. I don't really want to set him up with a dagger, though. I really do want to go two-handed with his set. Although he could be good with a shield, too. I don't know. I'm not sure I even have a good one-hander. Alright, greatsword it is, then.
Looks good on me.
And set. And ninja set. And then Elise. She's wearing Yeah, she's wearing pretty good stuff. Alright, Bakesh, he's my rogue. He was just set up, so he needs better gear. Now, for him, we probably want to go with a high accuracy build.
Fetching.
I see that he already likes bows.
Fetching.
All right.
Fetching. Fetching.
%9 on attack only gets him 2. This one gives him much better numbers.
Fetching.
This is actually a pretty good ring. It's 3-star. It's only a green, but I can unify it, and that'll let it level up a little bit more.
It only gives out what you put into it.
Make it worth selling.
A fine job.
Yeah, get those upgrades.
Come back in one piece.
What else we got that needs upgrades? Upgrade that shit.
What do you
make it worth selling at least?
A fine job. Come back in one piece.
And the gloves I didn't upgrade.
Bad weather's a coming. What is it?
Make it worth selling at least.
Come back in one piece.
Oh, and these shoes, they could level up 3 more times.
What is it?
Make it worth selling at least.
A fine job. Come back in one piece.
Alright, here's another tip. This button in the middle with the little orange dot over a bottle with a circular icon is a quick fill. And so in here I can say antitoxin refill. And that's going to refill with some antitoxins so that everybody's got one. And then I'll hit it again, and I'll go in here and I'll say potion of healing. Make sure everybody's got one of those. I've got a bunch in my stash, so they only really needed to buy one. And then I'll go back into it, and this time I'll do medicinal herb. Those are cheap, and I've got a bunch, so I'll just fill it from my inventory. Now you can see they've got a nice little set of items. I usually transfer these items off my main character because he's always going to attack. And Alex is probably also always going to attack, so he is also going to transfer some of these items off of himself. All right.
Have a good one. Well, where do we go next?
Now, these scrubs are incredibly weak, so I'm not going to be able to go very deep into the dungeon with them immediately. So when you get new heroes, you need to level them up a little bit. And these ones are going to be real
I
weak.
shall take the lead.
So looking at the map, we got a couple treasure chests. I'm going to go grab that one first.
Move out. Enemy. Over there.
Ooh, our first battle with the new troops.
Boring. You lot deal with this.
They're going to be very weak, so I'm going to start off with some power spells.
Full flames!
How's this? Curses!
Yikes.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, they got me with an ambush again. That's not good.
Full flames!
Take out their healer first.
How's this?
Our opponent was weak indeed.
Pointless.
Our setup still needs work.
What's inside?
Alright, that's the first one. The second one's up here.
Here we go.
Looking at OBS, it says I have 37.5% dropped frames. That sounds really bad. I don't know, when I look at my streams back, it doesn't seem like...
Good inside.
Doesn't seem like it's laggy.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Oh, there's no way I'm doing this one. Come on. Oh, I got it.
One trap disarmed.
Luck. Alright, they did level 3. Yeah, I think I should probably backtrack down through level 2 and 1 with this party since they're level 1.
What the?
I've been poisoned.
Damn, that took a lot off. Every batch of poison reduces their fortitude by up to like 9 points, it looks like.
Drop all your money and go!
I don't think so. I will not do that. Why don't you guys take a nap?
Power far and wide! Let's take them down!
I shall endure.
Time for work.
Sufdan Ak. I wish I could understand what they're saying there.
What in the
could this
world
be?
is this?
What in the world is this?
Let's just go. Enemy! Over there!
Let's do this boss fight. You hear a sound coming from somewhere in the room. This is the boss of level 2. It's not much to worry about.
What a pain in the neck.
Probably just gonna stay on auto and finish it with my main attack. Oh, look at that. He put him to sleep.
Is that all you got?
That took more effort than was needed.
Fight.
I like him. You're boring. You're so boring.
This will be good training for the rest of you.
Pigeon.
Watch this. Fireball.
Oh, flames!
That's what you call a pro gamer move?
Certainly no match for us.
I don't know about that.
Oh, flames!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not just going to stick to weak foes, are you?
Let not such
That
as
was
this
lousy.
delay us.
I've got 2 people that are level 1. Yes, I'm going to stick to weak foes. Of course. The Wizardry series is all about grinding. So, if you don't like to grind a little bit, this is not the series for you. There's definitely a level of grinding to be had. A level of grinding to be expected.
Boring. You lot deal with this.
Oh, flames!
Wham.
Oh God!
Oh, God. 2 damage. Try 120.
I suppose that's passable.
Now, in Tales of the Forsaken Land, the orcs were the main enemy instead of goblins, and the orcs would run away from you.
An enemy draws near.
After you got to a certain level of strength, the orcs would try to get the hell away. I haven't noticed too much fleeing in this game yet.
What in the world is this?
I feel like there's a couple mechanics they haven't really implemented fully yet. The alignment changing mechanic doesn't seem fully implemented as far as I can tell.
Power far and wide! Here we go! Let's take them down!
You're not just going to stick to weak foes, are you?
That was
opponent.
lousy.
Continue. You know, I was going to be playing
Be on guard.
Path of Exile 2 today. I did buy the early access, but I was unable to get on any of the servers. So after I play this and get my fill of my fun phone game, I'm going to try to get on those Path of Exile servers again. For now, I'm going to grab the treasure chest here on level 1.
Enemy.
That's some cool artwork I got up there, isn't it?
Boring. You lot deal with this.
He's casting a powerful spell. The storm is crackling around him.
They're quicker than I thought.
Huh. That's a mistake. You don't build up when we're about to hit you. I feel like this game would be better if it had more encounter variety. They need to add more monsters. They need to add the kobolds, the orcs. They could add different colors of slime. It's missing the flying enemies. There should be...
Let's sweep them up.
beetles, bats.
Hey! I don't like exercise!
Oh, God! Curses!
Yeah.
But I understand that
I don't care
they're probably a smaller developer. And it's a lot of work to add all this stuff. They seem to have focused on adding characters, which is good.
Good inside.
You know, the heroes in this kind of game are really sort of the main draw, so you want to have a bunch of generally attractive female elves. That's the main draw. Or beast girls. Yeah, people like the beast girls. That's really going to be the driver for sales on games like this.
Hopefully there's something good inside.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Alright, got it on the second try.
Disarmed.
Boy, he's a gruff, gravelly dude. Alright, we got one more chest over here. There was a bunch of chests in this area. That's impressive. I don't usually find them all in one area like this. Alright, there's no more, right? Nope, nope, that's it. Okay.
It begins.
So at this point, we've got the loot and we're headed out. We just gotta
Let's sweep them up.
fight these last few enemies and run for it.
Oh, flames! Oh, my spells have dried up.
Should have plenty of XP to gain, if not 1, maybe even 2 levels.
What in the world is this?
Okay, well that's not right. There's really supposed to be a menu. Feel like the game's getting a little bit iffy again. Probably a memory leak.
Work, everyone.
Greetings.
That was awesome. Let's get some drinks. You're coming too, right? So if I go to the Adventurers Guild, there's a tavern
Welcome
in the
to
guild.
the Guild Tavern, where legends are born.
And when I go to the tavern, this chick wanted to have a conversation.
Greetings. I know.
I wonder if the selection of alcohol is ever going to have an important factor. I don't know. It hasn't seemed to matter yet.
I disagree.
Actually...
Now then. Very good. I know.
So, that's nice to have in these games, that you can interact with people in the tavern. It really adds a lot to the game that there's a little bit of party interaction. It makes them feel like characters a little more than just like stats in your party formation. So, now that that's out of the way, let's look at the treasures that we found down in that delve.
It's as gloomy as always.
Let's see, we got a few. Probably enough for one pull. And there it is. so if I go in here, you can see I'm at 270 in my items. I did sell a bunch last time I was in town, but what I can do is I can go to the blacksmith, and he's got this extract option in the middle here. So generally what I've been doing is if I get junk, I take that junk and I just go in here and I try to extract from it.
Power within. Reveal yourself.
And look at that. Extraction failed. Garbage. What about this one?
Power within. Reveal yourself.
No. Junked. What about... What about this one?
Power within. Reveal yourself.
Nothing. Oh, this really sucks. This is not a fun mechanic. I'm basically looking for anything that's green and 1-star. The green 1-star items are kind of terrible, and I would almost never use them.
Reveal yourself.
And that's 4 in a row that have given me nothing. That's fun. I don't know if I should do these. They have Undead Bane, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Power within. Reveal yourself.
Nope. Well, what about... what about this bronze heavy helmet?
Power within. Reveal yourself.
Nope. I'm just not having much luck on this, I guess. What about this leather glove?
Power within. Reveal yourself.
Yeah. See, all of that just to get this 1 stone. Okay, so when I have that 1 stone, I can go into my equipment.
Bad weather's a-coming. What is it?
Damn. So look at that. I just crafted, what, 7 items into that 1 stone. And then I used that refinement stone, and it actually decreased my power by 1. Feels bad. Well, anyway, that's how it goes.
Come back in one piece.
The idea is you extract from all of the useless items those stones, and hopefully, if you have a little bit of luck, you're able to upgrade with it.
Come back in one piece.
Okay. And last,
Welcome.
but not least, I will see how many levels these guys got.
I have a roof and I have straw.
Watch this.
Either is better than outdoors, wouldn't you say?
They're really gonna hate this, watch.
Thank you.
I make them sleep in the stable with the horses. The party spreads the straw from the stable on the ground and lies down. When the party wakes, they find gold has been stolen from their bags.
Right.
Oh,
Now
man.
I'm stronger.
Oh, look at that. 3 level ups. That's pretty good.
Seems I've gained a little experience.
That's it? Should I look for another party?
He's a grumpy son of a bitch.
Had a good sleep?
What did I have? I had 38,000 gold, and now I have 26,000 gold. Yeah, it's like 11 to 12,000 gold that got stolen from me there. So it's interesting when you sleep in the stables. Sometimes things will happen. Like one time my entire party got bugs. They never get clean. So usually it's worthwhile to spend the 200 on the common room. The common room will at least get them clean, and it doesn't have bugs. And I think the chances of getting gold stolen from you are a little bit lower. Maybe a lot lower. It's hard to say. Maybe non-existent. I don't remember it happening. Although it certainly happened to me before when I've stayed in the stable. So you don't want to do that if you can avoid it.
Do come again.
So I really like this game. I hope you all liked it too. That's it for me. I'm going to end the stream there. Check it out. Wizardry Variants Daphne is the name of it, and it's a very, very good, high-quality game. It does have some in-game purchases. I haven't personally bought anything, but they're a cool developer, and they're making a good game, so someday I might buy something if they have something cool worthwhile to get, just because I enjoy the game, and I wouldn't mind supporting a game that I enjoy and do play a lot. So, that's all. Take it easy, Twitch. Have a good day.